Welcome back everyone to Minecraft The Lost Survivors. You join me overlooking the underground village project, which has completed its next step in getting the whole floor put in. So we're ready to start sort of getting some terrain in here and getting some buildings, which I can't wait to start doing that. And that is pretty much everything that I've been doing. Aside from helping JB on the top up there, as you can see, which you'll get to see that in a little bit. So anyways, today we're going to be working with paths. We got this big main path right here to continue expanding on. Yeah, it's been well overdue. So what do you say we get on to it? I'll let you get down here and see that. Also, one of the maps is broken too. Do you see this?
What?
It's showing a area over here. Your path disappeared.
Oh.
So this was before you started tearing anything down, I'm guessing.
Yeah, because it's still got the house there.
Well, I mean,
And it's cane farm.
you want to update it, go ahead.
You got the clip thing up?
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Didn't even see that one update. Just update these two.
Yeah, that's already a big change right there. And I got a screenshot of the before as well.
I don't know if any of that's been...
No, you have to walk out to those.
I will just set that there. Well, no, I think it did update that one a little bit.
Well, I've taken out a lot of this corner over here, so I know I didn't fully get it. Right down here is where the path has always ended. So it's time to pick up from where we've left off. Which includes just digging all this up and figuring out what we need to do. So I'm definitely going to take that layer off. I know I'm going to be building this area up a decent bit, but I need to understand where and what I'm going to be doing first. Okay. So right here is this path. I think what we need to do is go ahead and get this one done and dealt with. Ooh, let's see, that goes back to there. And this will lead up to this, which will be the next step in the path. Then it'll do that. And it'll go off that direction. So now what I need is slabs. And I think, what did I use before? Spruce slabs. Let's go get a couple. Here we go. That'll go up like that. And then this one will continue on just for a bit. I may have been able to continue on with this for a tad bit longer too. So that'd make that change there. And maybe back one. And I think our next step up will just be right up here. Okay, well that works. Now I think it'll be right here so that we can do this. Yeah, that'll have to work for now. So this is what we're following right now. Keeping the 4 wide path. Making sure, yeah, I think I did it right. Okay. That means I can continue on just as planned. Which now we'll start being forced to do this turn a little bit more. Need to do that. Gonna be doing that. Gonna be going again. Gotta deal with these vines though, which are in the way constantly. Okay, it looked weird because I thought I was off a little bit. But no, just an optical illusion. And we'll jump over again. Except this time... I don't think I like where that jumps up. We definitely gotta start making this turn a lot sharper. Which I've not been the best at doing. It took me like 30 minutes to get that turn back there done, so I am scared for this one. Because this is a long sweeping turn. That's not at all what I intended to do right there. Okay, so... I guess what we can try and do is say... do this... and then do another one, which goes like that. But we need to climb, and seriously. Which we should have done it like back here, I'm guessing. So you know what? I think we might be able to do that. Okay, just gotta fill all this in and we'll be good to go for bumping this up. And this should line up pretty good. I'm actually excited with how that went, because I was struggling for a while there. Oh lord. That was pain and misery all in one. Okay, so now we've made it up to here. It's a very interesting path, but being that it's a 4-block wide path, that it's not my specialty. It's something I still gotta learn a bit. But either way, we've made it to where the tunnel's gonna go through. I'm still gonna have to flatten this off a bit, but we also have another challenge coming. I need to get a path that goes up through here, which I'm thinking may be a sort of hillside path that is engraved into the hill a little bit, but we've got to make it up to where that path is. Because yeah, he needs another way down here because he's tired of running through the middle of a forest every single time. So that's a part of a plan there, but I also need to go and get more dirt. I haven't truly looked inside it yet, but let's go ahead and see what it is. You know what? I mean, it ain't terrible. Get the blocks up. It ain't terrible at all. Yeah, I think this will work for a tunnel. I just gotta figure out how I'm going to do all this out here. Extra dirt. So for one, I'm gonna have to do this. Which I don't see this one being as much of a problem, because I could just do something like that. The best way I've found to do this type of stuff is to just go ahead and cover it with one layer, everything that you want to cover, which is like this. And then you can go around, add some subtle details, all that stuff, which I don't think needs to be added over here right now. Can be added up here. Let's see. which that already sort of bulks that area up. Then you got this. So if I just do, say that, got a little bit of an overshoot. Kind of adds a little bit to it. And then just gotta make all this line up. And I'm out of dirt, of course. Gotta do the same thing over here. Make it all line up. Make sure it ain't too much. Which then results in this. Just an interesting little entrance trick I've just learned over the years. Fun way to do it. Now I reckon we can get this pathway in, get this continuing on through, get some lights in here, because it desperately needs that. Which I think we can do right here. We'll see what I can come up with. I've gotten quite a bit dug out, and now I'm thinking it's probably time to go ahead and work with where this thing's gonna line up with. Also empty out my inventory a little bit, because that's been a lot of digging. Okay, so it's 5 in between. So right there. You know what? That actually lines up perfectly with where I'm going to be. Because this is all just very thin terrain. And, well, I can dig out to this area right here. So that won't be too much of a problem there. And I can just terraform with all this. Well, mostly dig it all out. Fix that tree. Maybe fix this tree? I don't know. It seems like multiple in one, which is... Actually, no, that's probably a bush. Oh, man. There's a bush. Okay, well, I reckon just a little bit more digging, and we will be able to get this tunnel done. About halfway done with this project so far. Well, the tunnel project. And all I can listen to is flippin' zombie villagers. There's zombies in the walls. Seriously. Okay. Now I reckon it is the fun part of... Okay, I gotta break out that. And yeah, shouldn't be too much. Well, I found out where all the noises are coming from. Okay, we're just going to ignore that was never seen. Because I don't feel like exploring it at this moment. Let's go ahead and craft a couple of these on up. Put them in here. Oh, chiseled copper. Neat. And we're gonna get 32 of these. That is a lot. Now what I want to do with these is see if they'll look good on here, even though I just created 32 of them. Don't talk about that. You almost just got axed. Let's go and put this here, this here. You know what? It goes with it. I'm actually going to use them. I have an overabundant amount of copper in this world, so finding uses for it is a very good occasion. And now I just need a little bit of andesite up there. Have to go mine a little bit more. But luckily, I found some down in this cave that has a pocket of andesite. And a ton of it at that. Last little section to get done up here. Oh, okay, well. There's a cave-in that was behind it. Don't talk about that, because, yep, that's not getting fixed. Gonna place you in, and get all of these in, and we'll be done. And finished. We're done. What do you think about that, buddy? That's nice. Also, yeah, I did bring Buddy along with us. Thought it gets a little lonely out here just traveling by yourself and talking to a computer with no one to respond. Yeah, that got weird, didn't it? Okay, well, that's the main tunnel done now. It's time to get that bridge done over there. So let's get to it. It's time to go ahead and test and see just how horse accessible all this is. Which, well, horse, donkey, and camel. It should be good, but you never know. I'll break that little corner out. A little bit there. And then you come in here, and this is easily accessible. That ain't gonna be a problem. That might be for the camel later, I don't know though. You know what? I think it's gonna be pretty good. Oh, hey, we got two now. Nifty. Okay, well, let's go ahead and park this guy on down here. We'll have to make like a horse and donkey rest area where you can put them. Okay, that was weird. Where you can put them at like areas like this along the path, all that stuff. Now let's go put you up here, and done. That is nice. Oh, you agree too? Nice. I didn't bring any whatever they're called, armadillo scoots with me, even though you've been falling off this left and right and damaging the armor. You heard me. But okay, well, I'm gonna carry on with this, probably get this one worked out. We'll get this one on over yonder ways, and this will lead down to a dock in this area. I'm excited to get to that one in the future. Time for a little break from that project out there to go ahead and do another little needed one that is up here. Let's go and break out all this stuff. We'll probably plant some of it back eventually. That's not how much I wanted to take out of there, but okay. Now, this is going to be a stable for the camel. First of all, I need to figure out just how much I need to do here. So a camel. There. I'm definitely gonna have to take that out. So if you can move, that'd be great. So now a camel is very known for its height. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. So that's the height right there. Now this we'll do there. We'll make sure it's got this, because I know it can scale those, but it shouldn't be able to get out through this, I don't think. Camel, I need you right quick. Okay, let's see. So he's right down here. Oh, don't sit down now. Crap, I ain't got my saddle. Let's test this now. And I keep forgetting that I can run with a camel. So you can't get through this, right? You can. Okay. Well, that's fixable. I should have just made those 3 tall. Seriously. Nice. Definitely ain't my proudest build ever, but it's a neat little shed look to it. I think we'll pack a couple in this area. Just surround this thing a little bit more. Looks nice. Gotta break that little piece out. Don't want that. And now what I'm curious about you know what? That actually does help it a little bit. Quite happy with it. And let's see. So if I do this, I can bring that straight through there. I still wonder what I'm doing back here. This goes on this side, this on this side. You can be cleared out. All I can think is to do that. And then maybe even do... Gotta break this out, I guess. Okay. Break that out. Put in a little bit more of that. Make it look right. And nice. Now back here, it had to be done a certain way. Things could have to be done this way. Yeah, ain't too bad. And we had enough for it too. Make it all look flush up there. Yeah, looking nice. Nice and cozy. And to wrap this little build up, we can place in some hidden lighting here. And voila. Last thing for this part inside, we can do some bone meal. Put in some petals. Yeah, nice. I'm liking it. And let's go and put all that back up in there. Run down here right quick, which is where we left him. We also still need a name for him. I haven't quite come up with one. Let's go and get you out of here. And then we can start truly fixing this area down here. Because I've never had a place for this guy to go, which has been a limiting factor of not getting much done down in that area. Okay, and welcome to your new home. Hope you enjoy it. And I sincerely hope you can't get out. You shouldn't be able to. Nah, I wouldn't think so, right? We'll see in the future. One side basically complete. Now we just have to do this one. That's gonna be fun. Okay, so that has got to go right here. This one's got to go there. Now I got to repeat it on this side. Probably would help if I actually place in the stair first. Okay, simple enough. Just drop off of it. Okay, and completed. The only thing I have to do now is these. Okay. Now, the only thing for this area that is left is to run a oak beam all the way across to act as an extra support. Especially over this wide distance, because I ain't making a, probably could have done it right here. Okay, well, time for the mega support if I can get my way back up there. About there. Yippee! Okay, now let's see, where did I put those? Okay, trapdoors. Now I just need to come up with a simple design for this. I need more slabs. Don't got them. Let's see how quick we can get these two done. So this one's out this way. These two are there. And done. Nice. Pick up that dirt and look at our handiwork and be happy. Actually, I got a lot more dirt to pick up than I originally thought. Okay, let's go up here. Heck yeah, that looks quite nice. I'm happy with it. Well, I reckon that's probably going to end off today's episode, as I've just run short on time. I have a big week that has been happening, which cut this short. Because this was probably recorded a few days before y'all see it, as I've been redoing my entire room. So that means taking down a setup, all that stuff, and frankly, running out of time. So thank you all for watching. If there's any builds you've done in Minecraft that you want to show us, feel free to show them. Well, feel free to join the Discord, link to it down in the description below. That's where you can show some of those cool things off. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Almost completely forgot about it, but we need to do an RTX tour like I've been trying to plan on doing more often. The first thing we're going to do is probably run on up to, whatchamacallit. I almost got it, camel pin. Let's see how this thing looks up here. It's fairly dark. I'll have that fixed pretty soon for you, bud. Gotta come up with something for that, though. And now let's go look at the big project of today, which will be the pathway. Yeah. I was hoping to get it all done today, but as things go, time schedule was not there, sadly. Running through here is actually quite cozy. Nice. And this is the main tunnel. Looking cool. And you come out on the other side with some nice sun rays. Nifty. Yeah, this looks very good. Nothing like a good old sky bridge. Well, again, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you all in the next one.